So this is a demonstration of PC Watkins' route in the dark with his bulldog lantern, seeing what he might be able to see, the conditions of the night, as accurately as this VR scene depicts. So I'm going to pick up my bulldog lantern. You can see it casts a good light. At the moment we're in Mitre Street and there's a few gas lamps. This is the end of Mitre Street, and up there where the lamp is, you can see Mitre Square, the entrance to Mitre Square. So let's walk up here. If I get rid of my bulldog lantern, I'm going to walk on the pavement, Mitre Square, and the buildings across the street. Sorry, Mitre Street, buildings across the street. So I'm going to stand here and walk up here, and this is sort of what he would see, walking up towards Taylor's shop, which I haven't got to yet. Here it is. Is this Taylor's? There's Mr. Taylor's shop at the corner there. So as you can see, if I get rid of my bulldog lantern, you can see up the street, maybe a couple of street lamps, gas lamps, down the street where we've just come from, and Mr. Taylor's shop here. Let's walk to the corner of Mitre Square. There's a gas lamp and a gas lamppost, which was faulty, so it wasn't that bright apparently, but it still casts a decent light. Still can see some of the buildings, but there are lots of dark spaces, dark shadowy nooks. So come up here. This is where he would have got to and turned, and he would have seen the body of the victim there, maybe just seen her feet, and trotted over to see what was going on. Get rid of the bulldog lantern, and it is very dark. There's a bit of a light on up there. This is the wooden gate into a space there at the back of Mr. Taylor's. There's church passage and St James passage over there. Is that light on in the window? There's PC or Mr. Pierce, I can't remember now, but that's what he would have, his view would have been. You can see how dark it is. Screen's flickering a little bit, sorry about that. If we walk up here, continue on the pavement to church passage, and stand here. So that's church passage there, that's Duke Street over there. And as you can see, get rid of my light. Well, I can't see anyway. Even if I cast my light, get a bit closer, you see yet. Oh, there she is. But if you wasn't looking, you wouldn't see. If I put the map on, the map overlay here, you can see it's quite an accurate, accurately to scale. Go over here again, stand here. So PC Harvey's route would take him to the end of this blue line here, so this is where he'd stand and have a look into the square. And as you can see by the map, because the map's quite bright, it reflects a lot of light, but you still can't see much in that corner behind Taylor's. Well, I can't anyway here. The red line there is PC Watkins' route, so he would have come round here, this square, and then back out of the square. And PC Harvey would have just come this far and then walked back along this passage, back out onto this road here, and that's as far as I can go. Yeah, and this is what he would have seen coming up the passage if we walk up here. Again, bear in mind I got the map on, which is white. The cobbles would have made it even darker. I'll switch the map off in a second. I just wanted to demonstrate, using this map, that the buildings are in the right place and sort of to scale, and the pavements are in the right place, as you can see here. We've got a dog barking now. I'm going to go out here. PC Watkins red line route, going up to up Mitre Street, back into Mitre Square. If I stand here in the middle of the cobbles, you just see the body there if you look. And I'm going to switch off the map now. Switch the map off. So the map's off now. You can see the darkness, how dark it is. Let's get a bit closer. There she is. If I go over here to the house that is it Mr. Pierce? And we'll go in here and go into Mr. Pierce's room, which is that one up there. So this is the little room of Mr. Pierce. Let's read this. You can pause this if you want to read it. But this was his room here. And if we go over to the window, you can just see, I can see Essex over there, Essex house entrance, the street lamp, the gas lamp out there, but I can't see over onto the other side of the square. If we put the lights on, if I just drop that and put the daylight on, there we go. Now it's still quite dark. I think it's the glass that's making it a bit dark. If I put my head through the glass like that, you can just see where X marks the spot there. That will be his view. Should have put a broken window in there maybe, so we can see out. This is what his view would be of out of the window, out onto the square, Mitre Square. Daylight and oh, can't see now. Night time. So let's pick my lights up. So let's go back out into the square. So back out now. That was the door. That's where we've just been. Come out through the door. Still can't see to the other side of the square unless I walk across here onto the pavement. And now we can just see the body there. If Jack had saw someone coming up the passage there, or even here maybe, I don't know, he could have, I'm not sure where that was unlocked, but he probably could have scaled over and hid inside there maybe. There's a space behind there, I don't know whether I can put my head through it. My light don't work, no I can't do that. Even in VR I can't go through it. So if we stand where the body is, this is where Jack would have done his thing. Kneel down. So there she is there. And again, if I didn't have this bulldog lantern, if I got rid of it, I could see right up the passage there quite clearly, but nobody would have seen me. But also, I don't think I would be able to see what I'm doing here. If I just bring the light in just gently, you can see how dark it is. Very dark. But of course, if I was doing my murdering here, someone could come around this corner, couldn't they? Whether you'd hear them before they got here, the footsteps possibly, then you could hop over there. Maybe that's what his intention was. Maybe that was unlocked. We'll walk over just to the St. James passage here, which is another, I don't know, another area he might have escaped through. So there's the corner over there where the body is. He could have come through here and walked along the passage. I can only go this far. Out into St. James Square, I think that is there. I'll walk through here again. Stand here, can't see anything apart from a circle of puddle of light under the gas lamp, and a puddle of light over there, and there's literally no puddles of light over here. So I'm sure this might help, giving you an idea of the situation, lighting conditions on that night, and what the police, PC Watkins and the other one, I forgot his name now, and the witnesses that were standing down here or passing down here, what they might have seen. There's a lamp here at the end of the passage here. It's quite light here. I'm not sure about that gas lamp across the street there. I just put that there. Might not have been there, but that one was. So this would have been well lit, and that would have been well lit at the other end, but not in between. Standing right in the middle of the square here. Cobbles, tall buildings. Mitre Square. Just pop over here once more.